My guest today, we are back in full effect. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Aaron Jones. He's an entrepreneur, musician, man of many talents. He's been to England. I haven't.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte.
There he is. I knew something was coming. I'm digging it. Where's my my headphones?
Turn my headphones up.
Turn my headphones up.
What's happening, player?
I don't know. What have you got?
Oh, what have you got? What don't you have?
This is John Daniels.
I'm bringing the fun back.
Bringing the phone back. We got
Fun back.
Trace. Dude,
I'm going to make it drink with you. How about that?
Let's have at it. Second.
Boom.
Salute.
How you doing, man?
Oh, my God. Making children.
What?
Repopulating the earth. I have to wait till you get back up to your mic.
Yeah. Tell me all about that.
Is your mic over your head? Let me ask you that.
It's the mic over my head.
Yeah.
It is.
Bring it
hear
down.
me? Bring it down.
I can, but like if you lean back, it goes completely away.
All right. You know what?
No, you're good. That's better.
We'll have to put this on in a bit. All right. Let's get this
good.
adjusted today.
You're adjusting. That's good. You're good. There it is.
How's that? What if I just bring it on in close now?
Dude, that's better. That's great.
Thank you for joining us this evening, boys and girls. The fireside chat with Jeremy Taylor. Yes.
You could be on what was in Light Mix 99? You remember that station?
Hi, this is Casey Case. I'm bringing you the top 40 hits of this lovely Tuesday evening. We're going to start this off with a little Celine Dion. Here we go.
Casey, dude. He's dead, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's long gone.
He's probably long gone. Bro, you went to England since the last time we talked.
Your mom's been in England?
No, she hasn't.
I'm kidding.
My mom ain't never been out of Mobile.
Yeah, we've been to England. Yeah, it was fun.
Bro, so what was that like?
So we haven't even talked
really
about
that bad? Or are they just is that all whatever?
You say bad now. Why you say bad?
They ain't got to be bad. Well, you know what I'm saying. It's always been people have these, people over there have bad teeth or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hold on. I'm getting my volume adjusted here so I can hear you better. Here we go. All right. No more distractions. Get it turned up. Turn this phone down. Yeah. So bad teeth, England. No, their hygiene's gotten better over there. Their food's gotten better. They're pretty good. I guess it's New England versus Old England, I guess.
Was that the first time you've ever been over? I know you've been to Amsterdam?
I've been to Amsterdam, Mexico, England a couple times, a couple islands and stuff like that.
Well, I meant European countries. With
England a couple times, Paris. Not too many places. I haven't traveled that much. I have Heather to thank for getting me out of the house. So, yeah.
But me and my wife would love to get out of the house.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard. Well, you're gonna be getting out of the house a lot. You got daycare, and you got to go buy more kids' clothes. And tell me about that, sir. What are you doing? That I don't want to be doing the same thing you are.
That's why I said I need to get out of the house. Yeah. Yeah. It's
water there, huh?
She had her tubes tied after our son.
Right. I read that story.
We were done, and she was just not feeling well, and lo and behold, we go to the doctor, and you're 5 months pregnant. Right? What?
5 months. So when's the big day? Is it like December or November?
They said December 4th is
December 4th.
Yeah, that's the predicted. I think she's further along than that.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Thanksgiving Day, you're sitting down to watch the game and everything, and all of a sudden you're like, honey,
Bro. We got to go to the hospital.
I mean, are you excited now? Are you over the shock yet? Or are you still kind of like,
Man, we're still shocked, bro. We're still shocked.
How does this work out? So you get your tubes tied and you get pregnant again. I mean, can you like go back and is it like did you like get your money back for that part of the procedure at all? Like, do they get to like chip in for child support or something on the end of it? It's kind of like, hey, listen, we tried to alter out here, and you here we are again. So
you can most definitely like sue them, but we're not going that route. I mean, you know, that's crazy. We're, you know,
I don't know, man. You've seen the increase in the cost of living since 2020 in the last 4 years.
Have I? Yeah, I sure have, because
we keep that rate going. You know, it's like you don't want to sue anybody, but come on.
No, especially over human life. I feel like it was meant to be. I'm like, this Joker is meant to be on this planet. The universe he is coming for a reason, and he is going to be something else. Is all I can figure. Because,
you got any names yet? You're struggling with that. Talking about that.
Still struggling with that. Still struggling with it.
Oh,
and I've been talking to your mom a little bit about it. She had, she's been throwing ideas.
You don't ask old people for names, advice.
I want an old name. I want the old name.
Okay, well, then you talk to old people. You go straight to the source then. I digress. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Your dad even shared the story of how he named you. He was just at work, chilling, and it hit him, man, like an epiphany. He called your mom. I totally forgot y'all used to live in the house across the street from the one that they're in now.
I know,
man.
We traveled far, my friend. Traveled far,
directly across the street in that neighborhood. Dude, all that stuff, man. Like, I get all, me. I'm a reminiscer, and I'm going through all this stuff, and they're telling me all. It's all like bringing it back to me, and I'm like, oh my god, it did. Y'all live like, that's right. It was. Anyway,
the OG house.
The OG house.
Yeah,
what was that dog's name when you like back in like early 2000s that was in that yard? You used to call his name all the time we'd be over there hanging out.
Joker.
That's right.
Joker. Yep.
Somebody I know had a Doberman named Mariah Carey, and I can't remember who it was.
I can see the resemblance.
All right, but it's
how old? Not the same.
Yeah. All right. Dude, hey, she's fixing to be upon us with the Christmas music, so
You hush your mouth about Mariah Carey because she's coming up next on Casey Kasem's Top 40.
She's coming. You name me one Mariah Carey song beside the Christmas song, right?
You know what?
Can't even do it.
Dream Lover.
Is that her song? Dream Lover? That is her song, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be Dream Lover. Is that her song? Come on now.
Vision of Love. That was her first song. I had a vision of love. Yeah. Anyway. So, Big Red's lawn care service this summer has taken over, and I have not been able to do this.
Ooh.
This has been it got out of hand, man. I've got so much. I just like every day after work. I work 7 to 4, get off work. I might do a yard or two a day, and then it's starting to slow down. And I've had 3 people move, so I kind of lost. But I'm not mad at it because it's supposed to be just fun money. Now it's like need money.
Have you opened their mailbox to see what the forwarding address is going to be?
Yeah, right.
You just follow them and say, "Hey."
I think they're all like moved. 2 of them moved into apartments, and I'm like, "There's nothing I can do for you."
I hear a contract.
I know. I just got one for some condos off here, man, and it's. Dude, it's legit. It pays monthly.
That's where it's at, man. You go hustle, and then you go hit up like the grocery store parking lots and stuff like that, and you contract with them, and you're just weed eating the medians.
I have a job though. That's what I tell people. They're like, "Can you be here in the morning?" I'm like, "No, I have to go to work."
It always starts where it's your part-time or your hobby becomes part-time. Your part-time becomes semi-full-time. And before you know it, you're like, "Hey, I can step out and do this."
I'm not cutting grass at my age full-time by myself.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Yeah. I'm so ready for cooler weather right now, bro.
Believe me, I have second thoughts every day about my life choices.
Yeah, but it's like you're doing something you enjoy, and I don't mind cutting grass. I really don't. But I've had a lot of fun with it, and it's opened like doors for me to see if I wanted to, I could. There's no doubt, but I just don't. I don't see it going that way. I really don't. But I have. I enjoy taking care of your parents because I pull up. It's the same thing, dude. Every time I get done, blow it off, get done. Your mom at the door.
I'm gonna tell Aaron you cut my grass.
I told Aaron you cut the grass. I'm like,
And I
"Listen,
still
man."
wait a few days before I pay you. I'm like, Venmo. Oh, they want me to reset a password. Well, he ain't getting paid this week.
Yeah. Show me the money. Nah, but it's always fun to talk to them, man. They love to,
Oh man, they enjoy having you out there. I'm
yeah,
glad you're
dude.
yeah, man.
Dude, she was like the first person I talked to about everything with Amy and what was going on because I was scared to death. Like, and I was in that all the anxiety had built up, and I went over there to cut the yard that day, and I, went in there to speak to him a minute before I left, like I always do, and it was like diarrhea of the mouth. I just let your mom hear everything what was because we had told nobody that there was the possibility of being pregnant, and she's like, "Oh my word!" I'm like, "Yeah, this is real." I come back the next time. She's like, "Yeah." She said, "I told you." I said, "Because we didn't know. We didn't know she was pregnant full on, but it was like we had ideas."
Man, that's huge.
I know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Well, congrats.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
you guys have got this. If anyone else is
Oh, yeah.
gonna have this, it's gonna be you. So
Oh man, we're trying. We're just trying to be good parents. As this world is crazy right now, but it's my kids keep me young. That's the part about it. It's they're holding me down, but
hey, at least you got somebody that's gonna be sticking around to help take care of them when you're older.
I know, right?
I look at myself and I'm like, crap, I'm gonna have to teach these dogs a few new tricks.
They're gonna have to learn. They're gonna learn today.
Uh-huh.
They've been trying to get me into the genealogy thing, but we go down these rabbit holes of stories, and one in particular was I think who brought it up. Oh, I think we were laughing about the CBs thing. Isn't that what it was called?
CBs?
Yeah.
Sea Cadets?
Sea Cadets.
Yeah.
Which one
that
was
what
it?
Is that what your story was that you wanted to tell me?
Yeah, that's where I'm opening the door right now.
All right, man. Because you said you texted me and said you had a funny story. And
I know. And you know what?
And then you're like, your mom told me a funny story.
And I was rolling.
I have been stunned. And
then
now I'm like, what on earth does she possibly? I've been trying to get clues out of you. Like, what are you? What is this?
Listen,
are you embarrassed me here?
You gotta let me go forward with it.
All right, man.
But it was graduation. You nailed it today in the text message. I'm not even gonna lie. But you got so now you get to help me tell the story.
But I want to hear it as I want to relive it from you hearing it as an outsider. So,
look,
full disclaimer, folks, I've never told this story to anyone else. This should be pretty comical.
It's
get it. All right.
I don't even like I said we were talking about that, and it came up. She was talking. I think I asked for a picture of you in the uniform. I needed it, and I'm trying to remember how the whole conversation went. And she said, she was talking about when you graduated. Like, I guess was it that or high school? That's what.
No, if it was if it was based off my 3 clues that I text you today.
Yeah.
I said, did it involve oh God, what was it? Casino. Well, let me look at the text.
Casino.
Oh yeah, I want to see how I worded it though. What was the 3 things I said?
That was it.
Yeah. How many texts did you send me since then, buddy?
I have no idea.
I have to do the scroll. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, something about casino, Navy uniform, and
Navy
something.
Uniform.
Yeah, and that was the Sea Cadets. And
but was you graduating from high school in that uniform?
No.
Okay,
that
so
was,
you had the uniform on. That's the whole basis of the story.
So I had a uniform on. We were I had to be about 16, and
17. I think.
16 or 17 at the latest. And it was one of their 2 to 3 week like summer pre-basic training kind of things you get to go to and play play boot camp. Right. And it was fun. We did the gas chamber. We did the the rappelling. We did we woke up at 4:30 every morning for reveille, and then people fought in the back of the barracks and all that. It was like it was like boot camp for a 16-year-old.
It was like
more like Scared Straight, if you remember those shows back in the day.
You're taking me into Traumaville, and it's a beautiful, like, hysterical story, and you're like, it was the worst time of my life. They put so much
in a way,
they beat the shit out of me.
In a way, it's like there was like a week and a half in, you get like your one phone call, kind of like everybody gets to call their parents to check in, and we're all like, I want to get the hell out of here. I want to go home. And they're like, no, you're not going home. All right, I'll stay. And
get me.
So anyways, we do the graduation, and it's the full on. You're out on the parade deck. You march in, you march out. You're all that. You've got the uniform, and it's identical dress whites to the Navy, except for the the badge. It just says Think Cadets. And so we do the graduation, and we're leaving, and on the way, and because of where it was at, like in Gulfport or Biloxi, parents were like, "Hey, let's just swing
to the buffet."
Yeah, we're gonna go get some crab legs. And
exactly, that's what your mom said. She said,
so they go hit one of the the buffets or whatever, but the buffet is attached to the casino, so they go inside, and here I am.
You're telling the story.
There's my details. So you tell the story.
Yeah. So it was a hot day in Biloxi, Mississippi. People were craving crab legs in the buffet. And this young man was in his whites from head to toe. He's ready to go eat the buffet. He's moseying on in. They get stopped by the gentleman. This young man is not allowed into the buffet to consume the buffet or the crab legs. So this young has to go to the arcade. He has to go to the arcade of the children, and he's nearly grown, and he has to chill. Like, I can just see you at 17 years old, little Fred Durst, dude in his whites. And he is, bro, you're so pissed. Like, you're like Fire Engine Red, and you're having to hang out in the arcade. And they're like little kids. You couldn't even go eat with your mom.
There was just this whole level of like, all right, I get it. And but if you thought about it, like, even when you're 17, you could really enlist in the military, with your parent signature and stuff. So so the thing is, like, I could really be in the Navy right now and cannot go in there and get any crab legs. Are you kidding me? Full uniform, full everything. But I'm gonna tell you this, I was a hit back then with little 15, 16-year-old kids that were in there. I'm like, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to picture. They're all coming up to you.
There was a lot of mixed reviews. Kids were mean. Kids were mean back then. Some were like, "Who are you? You're in the Navy? Oh, that's cool." I'm like, "Yeah, go away, nerd."
Are you a man? Why is this man?
The other guy's like, "Oh, who's this?" Yeah, you can't really say it like they would back then.
Why is this man in here in his Navy outfit?
Yeah, like, are we in trouble, sir?
I'm a boy.
Give me your quarters.
What I'm telling you, I was like, he's in there like just roughing up the kids, taking their quarters for the video games.
And the guy behind the counter, the ticket counter, is like, "Hey, you shouldn't talk like that. He did the boy."
And then, I think she told me they had to like put a bracelet or something on you that you couldn't leave out or whatever.
You're known. It's like underage. Don't let the uniform fool you. So yeah, I got PTSD from that. I guess you could say that's my that's my hard time in the arcade.
Thanks for bringing that up.
That was at Area 51.
Bro, she's telling me the story, and I am absolutely about to fall out the door laughing. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
I can
because she's
just
gonna
see
start
it.
chuckling and everything, telling it, and everything, because they're on the other end of it. They're looking back like, ah. At the
Oh,
same time,
bro.
they're like, oh,
Yeah.
that sucks for him, but they're like, so long, loser.
They were going for the buffet. They didn't care about your graduation.
They're like, we're getting some crab legs. You
They're like,
wait
he's
here,
been
okay?
gone this long. He can wait a little bit longer.
And my dad's all like, don't you go try taking that uniform off. You're proud of that. You wear it proud, and you keep that cover on, and you make us proud in that arcade, son. You ever have top shooter on that shooting
Oh,
game
shit.
there.
He better get the best score at Duck Hunt.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah. Dude, he was rocking the dress lights.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, there. Yeah, I see. Good deal. Good job. If you don't know to sound out his screen name there, the KD4, you don't know how to pronounce it. Could you get to?
What is it? I really don't know.
That's his ham radio license name.
How's it pronounced?
You have to say it like phonetically. KD4TLJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his like handle. If you don't know how to say it, it's just Gedudafachika.
Yeah, do my flicker.
Oh. See, you tell stories, and then all of a sudden things appear from the past.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
A
Tell
letter.
us who it's from. Like you just got handed something.
Oh, yes. On today's mail.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
This one actually isn't mine.
No.
Hence why it doesn't fit. Look more like Popeye.
It's like
I'm
Popeye.
through the spinach because I eat me spinach. Popeye the Sailor Man.
I need a Popeye hat so bad.
It's Popeye.
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 Popeye, bro.
Yeah, man. So I made them proud, and I wore the uniform proudly at whatever place they went and got crab legs at. And
She said she couldn't remember. She thought it was like Treasure Bay or maybe IP. I can't remember.
Probably. Yeah. It would probably make sense like a Treasure Bay or something. Got to go in and fight the pirates in the arcade. So
right, exactly.
Oh,
That's what I would be telling people. I was fighting. I was arm wrestling like in the arcade. I had them lined up.
Like, hey, you come here.
Yeah.
I was taking all the seniors down.
Bro. So why did you never go into the military? I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
Yeah, I was persuaded otherwise. I wanted to go, and I don't know. Some things sometimes they feel like they should be the right thing for you, and then maybe they're not going to be the right thing for you, and so you take a different path. And and then when I went back and tried to, I had too many tattoos for the regulations at the time. So
are you serious? When was that? When did you try to go back in?
Oh,
when did you try to? It's like you. So you decided to get it for a while, but
like early 20s, earlier 20s before going back over to Jacksonville and stuff like that. And then when I was back in Jacksonville, I actually looked at going back, and they're like, "Yeah, you got too many tattoos." I'm like, "Really?" So I paid for my own school and my training, and that was that. That was a wrap. So
I agree with your wife. She said you'd have been too spicy for the military.
That's why I was persuaded otherwise. So I would probably, us from back in the day, we had problems with authority at times.
We did, it's
we like to put the FU in fun.
FU in. Yeah, no, I would have never. I couldn't. I respect everybody who has served the military simply starting on the grounds that I could not do it, because there's no way that the discipline aspect of it, I guess. I'm just too wild, man. I'm just like, I wouldn't have lasted. I'd have been kicked out. I'd have been in jail. I'd have been AWOL, something.
I served a 4-year tour of the cadets in southern Mobile, Alabama. From
I don't believe you had
5 to 90 or 96 to 2000,
right?
Roughly, yes. Now I drink to forget.
Right. Your wife is a Navy officer, and she says you don't even listen to her. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
I listen.
You do listen.
I listen. Yes, I listen to my own way.
Yeah.
I listen. Yeah.
So what do you did? Do you care about talking about school? Is that like I always ask people? Is there stuff you don't want to talk about? Like, I mean,
No,
is
I
that
mean
like
it's just not. It's just
or whatever?
boring. Yeah, you talking about like school, like as far
Well,
as
I'm just saying,
aircraft
like,
school and all that.
how long did you homeschool? Like all of it, or just?
Shut your mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't no homie. Yeah, who you talking about? Cuz I ain't no homie. Come in here. I got friends that listen.
I got friends on here.
I got friends that listen. Safe word is whiskey.
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 Yeah.
No, it's toward the end of the high school years, it did like the partial homeschool kind of thing, and it was so I could go to work because my parents had me in a private school that was a 45-minute drive away through the back country roads.
God.
I was in Central, the other side of Central.
Oh my God. That had been one of like those like church schools.
Every day.
There and back. That's like a haul, man.
10 years.
10 years?
Every day.
You're driving like, I mean, for
I
people
drink to
listening,
forget.
right? Yeah,
No,
people
yeah, it
listening
was,
that didn't realize
it
this is like
was-
Citronelle is like backwoods, rural area from lower Alabama where we're from, and that's a haul. I mean, it's not like you jump on the freeway and run 45 minutes to work. I mean, that's not really a push because I mean I'm pushing 40 minutes every day there and back, and it don't seem like nothing. But 45 minutes from where we grew up to Citronelle there was no easy way to get there. I mean, that's
and cars that didn't like just breeze at 65 and 70 miles an hour either.
Right.
They chugged along.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that was I imagine that was pretty rough.
Yeah, I got car sick most mornings, and
oh my God.
yeah, it was fun.
Right.
We just prayed about it and kept on going to school.
Praise God. He said we just
turned out all right.
Right. Did you ever have like people in class that just like vomit for no reason? You ever like in elementary school and stuff? You just sit there and the kid just like puke and they come in there with like
just Ralph.
Yeah,
I remember that a little bit. Yeah,
with a cat litter.
I did have public school days in my younger days, you know.
Yeah.
So I remember that. Yeah, I did the Orchard time.
Yeah, Orchard Elementary. Yeah.
I did time in Orchard, and then they let me go.
That was I had a friend I used to like. You know, they had remember the little milk cartons, chocolate milk in them.
Yeah,
bro. I'd wait till he'd get a mouthful like chocolate milk, and I would like goose him, like and he'd like shoot it out his nose, and he'd get so mad at me. I was like in the 5th grade. It just made him so mad. And I had a bunch of baseball cards on the inside of my jean jacket one day. I collected baseball cards like a madman, and he caused me to spill my chocolate milk on the inside of my jean jacket on my baseball cards. And I'm like, I deserved it, but at the time I like cried. You know, I mean, it was it kind of broke a record because I cried every day in elementary school from kindergarten to 3rd grade.
I think I remember you crying about that to me one night after a show.
I may have. I don't know.
Chocolate milk on my baseball card. I had a kid rip me junior baseball card, and he got milk all over it.
He got chocolate milk. I don't remember like
1990 Don Russ Nolan Ryan card, and he got all my chocolate milk on it.
It had definitely, dude. It I don't know, man. Like I remember that. I remember crying about that in 5th grade and being embarrassed. I don't know why I cried from kindergarten to 3rd grade though. It was like every day. I wanted to go home. I'm going to first aid, lying about being sick and crying, wanting to go home. You start thinking about stuff like that sometimes. I don't know.
Seeing a pattern.
I'm seeing a pattern. I still cry some days. It's okay.
Oh man,
grown men do cry.
It's easier to count the days I don't cry, I guess.
Oh my God.
I'm okay.
I am okay. But
1997, Gulfport, Mississippi. Arcade flashbacks.
Every time you see a crab leg, you flip out. I can go to the casinos now, can't I, Mama? You can't stop me.
Oh
my God. Anyway, Jesus. I don't know. Bruh.
Yeah.
I wondered about that. Though. I mean, I wasn't trying to send you into some weird.
No. You good.
A lot of people nowadays are homeschooling because they're all like, my kid ain't going to that Joe Biden elementary.
Yeah, but today it's normal. It's normal for a lot of stuff. You remember also internet dating was a thing back in the 90s too, and everybody's like, you met your girlfriend where? Online? Oh, they're
on that internet. That boy stays up all night on that
for
internet.
them. They met online. They would always talk crap about people who met online. They're like, did you see so and so? They met online. They're strange. Who does that? That's so weird. Yeah. Now it's like, who meets in public?
Yeah,
strangers.
Last time somebody's met in public,
everything we grew up with is completely opposite. Don't get in cars. It's like all the memes you see. Don't get in cars with strangers, and don't do this. Now we got Uber, and you were taking food from strangers, and and then there's Grindr. I mean, when's it gonna end?
What is Grindr?
We've been through this.
No, we have not.
Ask your fans. Ask your fans.
Ask my fans. Have we ever been through Grindr? What is Grindr? Is it like an app? I'm googling right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Grindr.
Check out Grindr.
Well, I hope it. Did you said we've been through this before?
I think I asked, or I made a comment, and you asked me what Grindr was.
Well, that might have been Grindr. It's like a DeWalt Grindr comes up like right away.
Oh,
bruh.
Well, that's good. Your search
entry for like gay folks to date. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Dating's a nice way to put it. It's more of a hookup site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more of like if you're on the app and somebody else is on the app, it will flag your location so you can see where each other are at, and you can meet up for a social gathering.
Social. Check this out. I gotta run this one by you. All right. So I'm like, I didn't realize Mobile's got like this little booming kind of little comedy scene, which I think is great, And so I'm like, they give these people like a couple minutes, you get up, do like open mics for comedy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta do this. I got to go see if I'm as funny as like I think I am. I might not be. Right. But it's like they're having like the main place they have it, some of it is like the gay bars. And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
I have a whole bit lined up for this now.
It's fun. And
and it's like, well, you're going to. I'm like, I don't guess it really matters nowadays, does it? I don't know.
Doesn't.
I mean, I'm not gay, but it's like I can. I don't know. I don't know if I'm too old with my sense of humor to go I don't know if these people nowadays like get the same. I'm like the Bernie Mac. That's my Cat Williams and the some of these people I like and.
Bernie Mac was a funny guy.
Oh, dude, that's
man.
But I don't know if I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go in there. I don't even know if I'm gonna let Amy go. I think I'm just gonna go by myself. Go in there one night, you can check it out, and be like, "Yeah, it's my first time in a gay bar." Kind of start out. I thought my dad was gay for a while, but that kind of. No, I'm just kidding, Dad. He's not. But I don't know, man. I don't know. My dad don't watch my stuff anyway. I think his wife does sometimes. But if you see this dad's wife, I don't think he's gay. I really don't. But not anything wrong with that for him. I reckon. I don't know.
I think just go in there and just tell a story about yourself and how you ended up in a gay bar on whatever night of the week it is.
See, that's what I'm thinking. You're right there with me. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, how did I end up at Gabriel's on Contour Street? Doing open mic comedy at almost 47 years old.
Gabriel's is still around?
Yeah. It's like, you wouldn't recognize downtown Mobile. I don't know. When you come in town
a little bit.
January, did you go down there?
No, I didn't. I mean, last time I went down to do any socializing or anything like that was Christmas a few years ago. We stayed at the hotel down there and
oh yeah, that's right. Y'all stayed down there.
Yeah, and we walked around. And it was like we're getting to walk around,
right?
And, you wouldn't normally be walking around. Part of the no, it's
restaurants are like everywhere you look down there. They've turned like every whole building into a
nice little kind of that typical Southern hipster vibe you expect to see, which is good. Which is good.
That's like an oxymoron, isn't it?
It's the weird greaser mustache, but they still have an accent. You know, it's like
That's a weird greaser.
well, you see like the dress attire, and you're like, oh, this guy looks like he's from Seattle or Portland or something. And then he talks, and he's like, do you like me make you a Manhattan or would you like an old fashioned? You're like, oh, I want you to repeat what you just said.
You want a Moscow Mule?
I'm confused. You want yourself a hurricane? I want you to stop this.
You got to quit. I don't know. I'm gonna record it though and probably put it up and see if it's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, I think the same thing. It's like we got a lot of local little bars and restaurants and stuff in our small town areas that they all do the same thing. They encourage the open mic and get up and play some music, blow your nose, or do some open mic comedy, and
Right.
it looks appealing, but I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm gonna get up there and freeze because I always hated public speaking and everything.
No, dude, I've already got a whole bit. I have like all these notes and stuff that I keep up with. That I want to like. This is random stuff I do out through the day. It's like just random stories and random stuff to put together. Some of it me and you have talked about. Some of it does. It's just been, it's like I don't know why, and it's always like been a funny thing to me. You remember like as a kid. And you might just think I'm just off the wall. When you saw somebody naked, was it funny? Like
as a kid,
and you're like accidentally see like a grown person like naked or something.
It's
like,
and it's still funny. Like if you go to a YMCA today, you're guaranteed for whatever reason, there's going to be some guy from like the early 1900s that's going to be in there fully naked for no reason. He had a shower a half hour ago, and he's just been hanging out, literally.
Look.
And he'll walk in, and they've got one leg up on the bench, which that I'm impressed by alone, that he can get the leg that high. We're talking 95 years old.
Yeah, because
but things happen when you start aging,
right?
Beyond old.
Yeah,
it's much like a tree that gets bigger and it has rings. It's like your nuts decide to want to hang a little lower.
The fruit's hanging off the tree.
Little hash marks down your thigh. It's like so you got a leg up on the thing. You walk in and it's just this. Like what is this beanbag stretched out here? Every YMCA or any gym for that matter. I just say YMCA because that just seems to be where old men hang out. Probably
it does.
But any gym. Anywhere it can be a spa, like a spa treatment. We've traveled and as a matter of fact, yes, we were in England and there was spas there and the pools and stuff like that, and we're changing and Heather goes in and takes her shower and she changes and comes back out. She's like, that was nice. I'm like, yeah, so was mine. Greeted in there, the guy sprawled out, sitting bare-assed on the locker seat and everything. And it's just like, well, I mean, you can dry off and then just like put on some underwear or something. Come on. Why?
It's I was working at a chemical plant for a little while, with a contract, whatever, and in the locker room, a lot of people, man, a lot of these younger guys, they didn't take a shower before they went home. They kind of encouraged it. They even, they're like, yeah, you can go, we're supposed to work 7 to 7, but we worked 6:40 to 6:40. So you had like a 20-minute, if you wanted to hang around in the locker room and take a shower, because you had to leave your work boots there because of what was on them and everything. Anyway, so we're like, right down for me, of course. This guy that's been working there for like 57 years, just like you're talking about. Bro's got on like, what's that name brand? I see him on the TV all the time. What's that?
Fruit of the Loom.
Not Fruit of the Loom, man. Them expensive drawers. Who they call them? They made out of fire hose. Some of their pants. Their pants are
the buck naked stuff or the buck?
Yeah. Buck naked underwear. What is that called?
Buck naked underwear, I think.
No, they call it something. Anyway.
I don't know.
Is it Duluth or something?
Duluth.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this dude had on like the whitey tighties with the Duluth word around the waistband. And it's like every day he just slow. Bro, he'd get down to them tighty whities and he would all and I'm like trying to get my work boots off, trying to get my stuff together because I'm tired of looking. It's like every day, dude, you look over and it looks. I just didn't like to see it. So but he would always
No, we shouldn't be subjected to that every
No.
time you want to go into a public gym.
Bro, and he like slides his old drawers down while he's sitting down. He stands up and he'd always take his hand and go on his butt and walk off into the shower. I'm like,
let
what
me
is
ask you,
the
why? Well,
why are you
your
smacking
guys ain't
yourself on
for
the
it. Yeah.
butt? You know, and then so I come out one day and it's like, you know, I'm
Just
telling one of the
gotta-
other guys
sometimes you gotta
about
tell yourself it was a good game that day.
that's a
Yeah,
good
you
game.
don't slap ass and it's like a good pat on the back. So I'm just like slap ass.
Yeah, good shift. I asked one of my coworkers one day, I'm like, bro, they come in there and they're like, was talking. We had just talked about that morning because, of course, there's like this like 6'8" black dude that worked there. And I come in one morning to get ready and he's coming out of the shower. And I'm like, you and your pet anaconda have a good afternoon, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever. And everybody's like laughing.
Hello?
I'm like, bro, for real, do you have like a license to carry that exotic pet? But anyway, we're coming out of the locker room, and I asked guy, and he said, at least you hadn't seen Bird Nest.
Whoa.
And I'm like, what are you talking about, Bird Nest? And he said, you don't know who Bird's Nest is? I'm like, no. And he points, and it's the dude that like is right by me, the old man. And I'm like, hold up, why you call him Bird? Never mind. I look down, and you're like a baby bird trying to stick his head out of a net.
Baby bird.
So that's what he called him. They called him Bird Nest. I'm like, dude, that's terrible. Imagine that being your nickname, Bird Nest.
That's your future.
It is. It's my present. He's on that. But I don't know, man. It's just things like that. Yeah, going back to I'm like, I have too much that goes on up here. Now, if I could actually put it together to do a stand-up comedy that would, for a few minutes, that'd be one thing. But
right.
I don't know that I could. I'm gonna try. I really want to try. I mean, I'm not scared of. I mean, who's gonna laugh or make fun of me? I would laugh and it'd be good, but if they make fun of me or they don't like me, whatever.
It's just like everything else we've done. And, even practicing music and stuff. You write it down, you take your notes, and you just practice it. You set up a timer and tell those stories and see if you can work on a delivery and everything else, and just go with it. And if you got enough to fill that few minutes, keep people chuckling. Yeah, go rock it.
That'd be funny. It'd be like, where you go? I gotta, I have a show with Gabriel tonight.
Going to hang out with a friend, Gabriel. Is this just Gabriel? I'm not gay. No. Gabriel. Don't make it awkward. Don't make it awkward. I think I've been to Gabriel's, and like if it's a place that's been there for like 40 years, I think I've been drug into Gabriel's down in Mardi Gras before and stuff. It's like,
my wife said she used to go there every Sunday and eat because they had.
It was like karaoke. I think they had karaoke and stuff going on there. I think that we ended up doing karaoke at Gabriel's.
Bro, I remember seeing you doing karaoke downtown on Dolphin Street in the old Seaman's Lounge. The old Seaman's Lounge, dude. You don't remember that night? You went on a date with this chick. Heather, cover your ears. Nah.
You were there?
He dated people before you. We were out. I was working the door at Cell Block or something. And you was out with a chick, like on a date, and y'all were just like out having drinks or something. And I'm like, where are y'all going? And we was texting each other back and forth. And you were like, we're down here at this place, like to go to you and this chick were in there doing like karaoke, and we come in and I was like busting your balls about it.
Yeah, no, we weren't dating or anything.
No. I mean, y'all was like,
no. I kind of remember who I was down there because there's not many people I would have done like karaoke with, for anything. So I'm not, like I say, I don't go do karaoke with a lot of people, but there was I do remember going down. I think we went into like Reds and Haley's. All those places sound familiar. And then I think Seaman's Lounge was like down in this.
It was all the way down before Water Street. Yeah, it was. All the way down. It was like one. It's not there anymore. But it's a restaurant now. But it was.
I remember that. I think we were in there doing like 90s rock and stuff like that. I didn't remember if you went down there or not. That's funny.
I did. I called up with you that night down there, and I was like,
I didn't remember that.
Your wife said you go to Gabriel's for the crab legs.
the crab leg. Let's get this straight. I go for the crab leg.
Yeah, bro. Anywho, so
England. So yeah, I think you should do it, man. Go do some open mic go do some comedy at the down at Gabriel's.
Yeah,
You'll like it.
yeah. I don't really care where. I mean, there's other places they'll have it. It's just like the different nights of the week. And I told this one guy he's going to come on here and do a show. A local comedian, and was talking to him and some other people, and they have. I mean, I can't go at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? With having work the next morning and everything like that. So I'm gonna have to try to go to one that's on a Friday night or a Saturday night or something like that. I can't weeknights, nah, bro. Them days is over with. I mean, I'm counting down the minutes. I'm like trying to run to the bed by 10 p.m. most of the time, but during the week, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
back in the day, we could stay up for 2 days and not blink hardly, you know. But
Yeah. Those were the days. Not
That
so much. We try.
that was without the help of the cocaine or anything either. That was all natural. I tell some
That was
people
all
nowadays, I'm like,
natural.
"Bruh,
We
I don't
had
even
no
understand.
time for that BS. We were just
We didn't have no Red Bulls. We didn't have no Monsters. We had
Mm.
Mountain Dew and cigarettes, baby. That's all we needed, and we could stay up for like 2
Yeah.
days.
we were fueled.
We were
and CDs, like a good mix of CDs and cassettes, depending upon how far back you want to throw our age around.
yeah.
And no, it was fun times though. But I don't know how. I think it was just being young and just full of, I don't know, wild, raging testosterone running the streets and causing a ruckus.
I don't know that any like younger people do it in their 20s now. They're like, people I've met and worked with, they're like, oh my God, I'm in
Living
bed
in
by
the
like
bed.
9 o'clock on Friday night. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I can't imagine. It's like back in like 09, 2010.
You
when
couldn't
we played
wait
music.
to get us out of the house.
No,
And
we were like when the band was playing. I told this dude at work the other day, he's 25. I said, look, I get off working 7 to 5. I would get on a Wednesday, get off work at 5 o'clock. We would load up our band gear, drive to New Orleans from Mobile, almost 3-hour drive. Would not go on stage till almost 11 o'clock at night and get back home. And sometimes I went to work in the same clothes I left in the day before. No drugs and like to keep me up, no nothing.
yeah,
It was all no Monsters, no Red Bulls, no nothing. And it was like, and then play somewhere, Thursday night, and then Friday night, Saturday night, be out of town, and do it. They're like, oh my God, I couldn't imagine. I'm in bed, man. I'm like,
that's how it was when I lived in Jacksonville, man. I was playing with Mana Zen and those other guys there, and and I was working at Toyota and stuff like that. And I'd wake up and be like, oh no, I've had like 20 minutes sleep in my car in the parking lot. I hope nobody saw me.
Hydration. I need hydration.
Oh my gosh. And you just got through the day on like tropical smoothies and Gatorade and like whatever else. You're just like, oh, please keep it down. Please nobody talk to me. Oh dear God.
Bro, them were some, man. I don't, like people nowadays, they don't know. They're not built like we are, bro. They're not.
Oh, no.
The Fruity Tooty vapes and the White Claws and
oh, come on. You don't enjoy yourself a good hard seltzer and a nice flavored donkey poop vape flavored, whatever.
Yeah.
Rainbows.
Unicorn farts.
Get out of here. Smoke a cigarette like a real human being.
Yeah. We didn't smoke to be cool. We smoked.
Go get lung cancer like the rest of us.
You miss smoking?
Do I miss smoking?
Cigarettes.
Yeah. No,
really.
Sometimes.
Dude, I smell one every now and then, and
it's
I'm
more like just an oral fixation. You have a drink, you want a cigarette, and it's more like boredom. But no, I chew a lot of bubble gum.
I enjoyed smoking though back when, like, man. There's sometimes I smell one and I'm like, I want
to. We did it with style. We made it cool. It's like not the stressed out smoking like. Oh, it was like like Axl Rose said, or whoever it was. You smoke a cigarette with style.
Smoke my cigarettes with style, baby.
That and well, it started off smoking them because it was stylish, but then then you found out you got longer work breaks, and if you took cigarette breaks, you could get a longer work break, and you're like, well, this isn't fair,
bro. I think look here. I don't know about this. Was that Mobile or Jacksonville?
No, it was Mobile. Yeah, you were there. It was our show.
You got your stuff stolen?
You remember I had the snare drum and some cymbals.
Where were you playing?
Cell block, and it was at the back, and the back hallway.
Oh
By the back
yeah,
door.
yeah.
We went to go get our stuff and put on stage, and like main portion of my gear wasn't there. I was like, what happened? And, my snare drum was always flipped upside down in my floor tom with the clamps on it, so they had to unclamp it, get the snare out of there, and then they reached in and grabbed the cymbals.
I forgot about that, dude.
Yeah,
I forgot about. So that's like that happened to you. I had my own mics and stuff like when we go on the road and some wireless like Sennheiser brand mics, and we had a book bag with some other stuff in it. And the guy that was playing bass with us was such a goofball at the time. I'm not talking about Jake, it was another guy. And I was like, dude, watch this book bag, and it's got mics in it, 2 mics, Sennheiser mics, they're over $100 a piece, blah, blah, blah. I look up, he's standing back inside with us. I'm like, bro, you're not outside with the gear? Walk back out there, book bag's gone. Kid you not even 6 months later, we're in Pascagoula, Mississippi. That was in Panama City Beach, Florida. Then, not even 6 months later, in Pascagoula, Mississippi, doing a show, almost same exact thing, except for it was like the cymbals got stolen. Oh, dang, they got stolen in Birmingham too. When Jack was playing with us drums, we were going into the hotel, and he left his cymbal bag, and we were going back and forth making trips, and come back out, and his cymbal bag was gone.
I'm starting to see a pattern here around you, Jeremy Taylor. Book bags, cymbal bags get stolen.
They're gone. But yeah, that was yeah, man, who does that, right?
I don't know. Yeah, hopefully somebody else had more fun with them.
Nah, some broken cymbals from you and blood all over a snare drum, they'd be all
Yeah,
right. I had never seen a man that could tear some cymbals up like you, bro. You had to, you was hitting them like, I mean, just intensity on another level. But you were playing those. Some of those were like thinner, so you had to give it at that too. So.
Yeah, it was. You guys made me play pretty hard out there. Let's see if so it's for reminiscing about drums. Let me just break out my old case here.
There it is. I was shopping on eBay for Royal Ranger stuff today. I'm not even gonna lie.
Look at these.
What is that?
They're light up sticks.
Light up sticks, like drums. What are they made out of? Fiberglass or? Oh my god!
Like acrylic or something.
Oh, okay.
They flex.
They really light up.
Yeah, they really light up. How about that?
I've never seen that.
Maybe one day you will, my friend.
Have you still got a drum kit?
Yeah, I still got a drum kit. I'm supposed to have practice tomorrow night with a group of guys. Been jamming out with and like a classic cover band, but had to cancel that due to everything else happening this week. So
it was at the Red Cross, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. We were having a reunion tour.
What was that band name again?
Getting the band back together. The Salvation Army.
I got my pencils. I'm ready.
You saw I got real sticks this time. That's why I carry them in that case everywhere I go.
Bro, you carry that briefcase everywhere with that Royal Ranger.
I make my father proud.
Hey, bro, I was amazed, like looking on eBay at the Royal Ranger stuff, and then I came across an actual website that they sell all the stuff new still to churches.
Really?
There is a Royal Ranger TikTok page if you ever get bored.
I don't have TikTok. I'm sorry. No,
man.
I don't have one of those TikTok page.
TikTok. Totally.
Tiki-tacky. I got no tiki-tacky.
I got no TikTok. Anywho. But yeah, they had like all the like OG books. I started looking at that stuff on eBay. They're like
so I was thinking about this earlier. Like, what was the books they had back? It was like Buckaroo Handbook,
Buckaroo, Pioneer, Trailblazer. That was like the older big dog.
Man. That was like Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, Spread Eagle Scout thing.
It was started out like when you're like 5, it was like straight arrows, and then you got up to because they had the age like inside the cover of the book. I was like flipping through, and then you get up to like 8, 9, it was Buckaroos. Yeah, and then at like 12, 13.
Buckaroos light up.
Then you get to like a 12, 13.
I'm gonna be a speaker that one day.
Dude, carrying over to the I forgot about all of it, but the Pioneers, and then from there the older teenagers were
the
like
Trailblazers. They had the bigger
Trailblazers.
book.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but then it was
Bolo.
dude, it had all that on there. It had the bolo
Mhm.
ties. It had
Oh,
the
yeah.
shirts. There was
I
one
know.
in somebody in Pensacola. They had the whole shirt for sale that had all the patches you can imagine.
I just want the white T-shirt that's got the star on it.
$14 on the website, baby. Brand new.
Done. Next podcast.
I both have them all. I was gonna buy a flag. But the flag is like $60. I'm like, $14 for a T-shirt, but you want $62 for a flag? If I get that flag, I'll put it.
You know what? You know what the first rule, and we go through this every time. The first rule of the Ranger Code was, and that was to be alert. And I'm gonna tell you, if somebody's selling a flag for $60, I'm gonna be alert. I ain't paying for that.
I'm very alert. I'm very alert to whatever you're doing here.
Sure.
That's not happening.
That's haberdashery.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, I was gonna buy it, put it out there on my Sasquatch in the front yard. I mean, how cool would that be? Him holding
that would be great.
Sasquatch holding the Royal Ranger flag.
That would be great.
Oh my God, bro! Everybody else, that would just be the envy of the neighborhood. They loved my Sasquatch. You know, people be like, you know, because we decorated it like holidays and everything like that. Christmas, Halloween. Amy does stuff on it, and Mardi Gras and things like that. But kids in the neighborhood come up with their parents. Maybe walk in the neighborhood and they're over there taking pictures with it. So
that's fun.
Oh, dude, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. Anywho.
Yeah, man.
She said, "Don't give Aaron Sasquatch ideas."
Yeah, that's another story about that.
Okay.
Next time I see you, I may have a gift for you. If Heather had her way, yeah, it would already be here. So yeah,
Sasquatch, I love it.
Yeah, you would dig this. Yeah,
I want to find him. I need to go like to the. You know, I don't know how well I would fare up in Seattle and all the places of Oregon and all that, but where he's supposed to be in the upper Northwest. But I'm sure out in the woods and stuff, it would be pretty serene and away from everything crazy.
I think the Sasquatch lives over on Cody Victor Road area.
Really?
See him around there. You see him around there lurking behind the shed and the bushes sometimes.
Dude, don't talk about your uncle like that. But nah, man.
You know exactly what I'm talking
about. With your uncle?
No. Dad.
Dad's not Sasquatch. Man.
You see him peeking out. No, it's just he got the same antics. He'll peek out around the corner like and just disappear.
Yeah. He come move the vans out of the way for me to cut the grass. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'll hurry. But I need to buy one of them vans. My God, all the children I'm having, dude. But
yeah, you're gonna be trading the old King Ranch in soon, huh?
King Ranch been gone. You don't remember what I had last time you were here?
Oh wait, but you had like a no, not a Tundra.
I got a GMC Sierra.
Oh, that's right. The
371, boy.
GMC.
Hey, look, I'm trying to get in shape, like to lose some weight.
Well, you drive GMC, you might walk enough when it breaks down. You get in shape.
Man, that 5'3" is a beast. What you talking about? Bro, have you ever used one of those shake weights? I've always wondered if they like really work or not.
Am I being set up for something here? Yeah. No, I've never used one personally. No.
Never personally used one.
No, I've never used one, and I've never even thought about buying one for anyone. I had a friend one time that bought one out of a joke and a gag for his wife for Christmas one year, and he thought it was hilarious because it was when the commercials were out and all shake weighty, and they're like, "You can work out this way. You can work out this way."
You can get two of them.
He thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So he bought it as a gift one day, and it was for Christmas. And when time, he was telling me when time became for her to open it. He's giggling hysterically. She opens it. No giggles.
No,
No giggles. No. He had to return it the next day back at the store that he purchased it from. So fortunately, I've never had to deal with that ever.
Hey, as long as he kept his
I heard it was a hilarious story. I think he was very sorry. He was meant that it was strictly a joke, like not as like you got to work out or anything or nothing like that, but more as it was just funny.
Yeah. It's like you're downhill skiing. You got one in each hand.
What she doesn't know is my friend almost bought 2 of them because he thought that, you know, like if one shake weight wasn't enough, that you could work both at the same time.
Ooh, baby. You got to work out both sides.
Fortunately, he didn't do that one.
No. I mean, you're just when you try to help somebody achieve, like, you know,
that would have been awkward.
It's a bit awkward. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, the old shake weight. Yep. I don't even know what time it is. How long have we been chit-chatting for?
We an hour in, baby.
Yeah, we are at the finest hour. So
Matt Botter's like, what did I just come into? Shake weights. We were talking about the benefits of using the shake weight.
You know,
you're training for like downhill skiing or like
the exertion this way. Yeah,
mountain climbing. You know, various.
Yes, there's the mountain climber. There's there's the rowing. Sometimes you have to get 2 of them, you know, side by side and this way.
Yeah.
The skiing though is the favorite one. Yeah.
The
hiking. You gotta get them up here. Yeah, man. The old shake weight. So
yeah, man. Well, I'm glad we've caught up a little bit. Like I said, I'm back in full effect. Aaron's gonna be doing a little co-hosting with me, hopefully. He's always a hit. Every time we do one together, people are like, "You two are idiots together," and it's hilarious. So I guess that's a good thing, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've got some fun stories to tell. And you keep texting me, you're like, "Man, we got to tell these stories. We got to tell these stories." I'm like, I don't know if we can tell these stories, but you know what? I think we'll be able to tell these stories. It's
Mama knows that we were crazy.
Oh, Mama knows we crazy. Mama knows we're, you know.
Hey, look! I brought out the video on her, and she loved it, dude.
Oh yeah,
she's dropping it like it's hot. We were talking about that the other day. She's like, I was worried that my sister was going to like think bad of me, but I wanted to have fun. That was my baby's wedding. I said, "Do you do it?" Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everybody danced. We had fun, and you gotta let loose sometimes.
I had a just real quick. It was an old hard drive, external hard drive. That's where I found that video, and I have a good bit of pictures from y'all's wedding on there. I'll have to email them to you.
Yeah, because I don't have too many. Yeah.
It's there was some like anyway, that's a whole different story. But yeah, I'll get them to you. You text me like a good email because it'll take a while if I try to send them through text.
We'll talk about it now. We probably won't even have these pictures by the next time we do a podcast or something.
No, bro, I got you. I take it to work with me, so it's that's what I did that day. I just snatched up out of my little studio here and I took it to work, and I'm like, man, I can't even remember what's on there. I had like 5 phones and Amy's 2 phones since we've been married worth of pictures and stuff on there, all the way back to this is the iPhone like 15, and this is all the way from like iPhone 4 when I had my first iPhone. So that's how long back.
Yeah, I've got more photos on my phone of my own dogs than my parents ever even looked at me as a child. So I get it.
Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff.
It's funny, you don't even have photo albums anymore. You just have old phones. You're like, oh, this is my phone.
That's what I'm trying to do. I try to put
2 years, and this is my phone from from my second child and my first. I was like, oh, this is my phone from high school. I should destroy that one.
Right. Yeah, that's what
you didn't have phones in high school.
No.
Joke's on you.
Right? No, we just had beepers. That was it.
Yeah,
Bring back beepers. I remember you said it last time.
Man, yes.
We need that.
Pro pager, 2024. Bring back the pager.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Our revolution. All right, man.
All right, homie.
We're gonna do it again soon. Like I said, Aaron's gonna be doing some co-hosting with me, and and we're going to have some more. I got some guests coming up here soon, and some different things going on. So the yard lawn care business has had me kind of tied up this summer, but we back in full effect. He's got the visor on. He's got the head. Turn them headphones up.
Turn my headphones up. This is Casey Kasem bringing it back with the top 40. We're going to be bringing it back to you live with the
He's like a rope truck driver.
Yes. Sweet.
Thank you, bro.
Sounds. So thank you, sir.
I always enjoy it. Give Heather
Always.
my love.
It's the only time I ever get to talk to you. So yeah.
I know, man. Hang on a
We'll
second.
pick up your phone, but then maybe go in public and have our conversation with everyone. So you all
right.
get to enjoy. So
No. We're gonna sign out, but you hang on just a minute. We're gonna talk behind the scenes.
oh.
Oh,
Stay tuned, my friends.
later.
Hello.